stuff and things.
Greetings and salutations, my fellow Stuffketeers. Goldy coming at you with another Stuff and Things review. And today, all I can say is, thank you for being a friend. Traveling down the road and back again. My heart is true. I love these Neca figures. Yeah, the Golden Girls. Who ever thought that they would make Golden Girls action figures? Not this guy. Not probably you. Not probably B. Arthur. I mean, she probably didn't even believe it. But Neca has brought us the greatest pop culture action figures, in my opinion, ever made. I mean, these are fantastic. I grew up watching the Golden Girls with my grandmother. And, it's a show that's stuck. I still watch it. It's one of those guilty little pleasures that we keep locked away. But you know what? I'm out. And I love these hilarious ladies. And Neca, yeah, they're awesome. At $30.99 a figure, it's kind of a high price point. But we get full cloth costumes. The bodies are a little weird. I'm going to break down the articulation for you guys in a few seconds. But all I can say is now we finally have a B. Arthur for our Star Wars Black collection to sing the Cantina song on Mos Eisley. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. First off, let's take a look at I would like to say the matriarch of the family, or Sophia. Sophia comes in at a smaller scale body than the rest of the ladies, but they did a fantastic job with the cloth clothing. The buttons are shiny. The outfit is shiny. The sculpt on the head is pretty spot on. It's Sophia. It's, she didn't get her check for $4.22. She's very upset. It's Sophia. Another nifty little thing that Neca did is the Sophia's hand clutch or purse can open so you can stash whatever kind of Golden Girl goodies you need to stash in there. Perhaps some cheesecake for those late night lady, talks, But Sophia is pretty good. Let's break down the articulation. It's not as articulated as you would like, but you know what? I'm not going to lift her skirt and be a perv, but basically it's got a single jointed knee. The leg could raise to about here. It does have a cut here. So it does swivel. The ankles do bend, not much, but that's really about it. Think old Mego bodies, guys. So the arms can come up, they can rotate, and they have a single jointed elbow. There is no bicep cut or swivel. The hand can go down and spin as such. The head has a very limited range of motion of looking up and down. But you know what? These are shelf figures, guys, or photograph figures, I would say. But, the likeness, the fact they made these, they're spot on. Sophia did also come with the famous cheesecake that the ladies need to get through the hard times of life. This cheesecake has helped a lot of us get through 22 minutes of pain. It really has. Next, we're going to look at one of my absolute favorites from the show. We're going to look at Blanche Devereaux. Oh, Blanche, the things you do and say, let me tell you. And what an excellent likeness of the actress, Rue McClanahan. We could take a look at the face. She's got that Southern Belle look to her, and she looks absolutely fantastic. Just, again, Neca is becoming like my favorite company, hands down. Between the Godzilla and now this, gee whiz. Now let's break down Blanche's articulation. You can see the cloth costume is really, really well done, really exquisite. Maybe not quite Mezco 112, but we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Now, like I said, the legs have that weird joint here that does this and can swivel. There is no cut here. That's it. We have a single jointed knee, so we can't get a leg up. We can't really do a nice sitting unless we're just sitting as flat. Oh no, Sophia fell over. I've fallen and I can't get up. Anyway, so she's got her sandals. It does have a point of articulation in the ankle. Arms are the exact same as the Sophia. It could do this. It could do this. It could go up and down. We have a single jointed elbow. We do have the upsy downsy and spinzaroonie on the wrist. And that's about it on the articulation. Again, these are shelf figures, guys. It might be fun to have, Wade Wilson hang out with Miss Blanche Devereaux, maybe make his Lady Death jealous, perhaps. But as you can see, they knocked it out of the park with Rue McClanahan. Now we're going to move on to Rose. Oh, Rose, you slut. I know, I'm just taking things from the show, guys. That's all I'm doing. I'm not, I try to keep myself PG-13, but, you know, Rose was the slut, I guess. But we all know Rose was the kind of special one and had all those awesome St. Olaf stories. I mean, we all love Betty Davis. We absolutely love her. We can't stop loving her, and we probably never will, thanks to Ryan Reynolds. Anyway, let's take a really good look at Rose here. Rose looks fantastic. The sculpt on the face is just so ridiculously good. Like, so ridiculously good. And the choice of dress that they chose is a perfect representation of the clothing that Rose would wear on her dates with some of her interesting friends. Nice paint job on the buttons. And the legs are exactly the same as Blanche's. It's got that weird rotation. It's got no cut. Think old Migo, guys. Single jointed knee. Very little articulation in the ankle. She's got her nice pumps on, looking good there, Rose. And the arms are as follows. It's the same exact, can open and close, can go up and down. Single jointed bend in the elbow, and then the spinzeroonie, upsy downsy. Again, guys, these guys go on a shelf and I look at them. I mean, I might incorporate some Marvel characters, or we might make them fight Rodan heads on a ball joint, but the ball joint just doesn't seem to give us the articulation and stuff we want. But other than that, the figure looks absolutely amazing. I mean, Neca, you are killing it with these figures. Last but not least, the fan favorite, straight from Mos Eisley, telling everybody one more drinking and we're shutting her down. Canon, guys. Star Wars canon. We are looking at Miss B. Arthur, and oh, she's awesome. Dorothy Zbornak, you are just fantastic. I mean, the likeness is pretty spot on. The choice of Moo is just fantastic. It's even got like a little pocket you can put stuff in. I'm not even kidding you. She's got her nice, I used to be a teacher shoes, and it's just such an awesome figure. Now, believe it or not, B. Arthur is the most articulated of the group, coming in with legs that can actually go up and down. She does have a thigh cut here, single jointed knees. She does have the bend in the ankles. They all do have a swivel here. I forgot to mention that. They all do have a waist swivel. And she does have the upsy downsy but she also has a swivel here. Now, if all of the ladies had a swivel here, I would straight up call them amazing action figures, and they would be fighting everybody in the boxes in my room. I'm talking Predators, Jasons, Aliens, single jointed elbow here, upsy downsy spinzeroonie, and that's it. That's all she wrote for the Dorothy. But man, these figures are beyond hot, guys. I, of course, scored my Golden Girls at Mr. Wayne's Pop Culture Collectibles in Westmont, Illinois, the sponsor of Stuff and Things, and the guys that take care of Goldy and would also take care of you. Real quick, the last thing I'm going to do in this review here is I'm just going to give you an idea of scale of these figures. They're not quite 6 inches, they're not quite 7 inches, they're not quite 8 inches, but here's a little precursor of some reviews that are coming this week. Here's Dorothy with, we're about to get Cedric bombed, guys. Look out! Cedric bombed! Dun, dun, dun. But there's a look with the Professor Hulk. Full review coming this week. Figures got at Mr. Wayne. So that's a builder figure. Now we're going to look at the, medium scale buck for the Marvel Legends. That would happen to be the new classic Loki. Very classic. And that's about the scale there. Review coming this week. And we're also going to take a look at the regular scale body, or the Bucky Cap body. I think you know who's coming. Review coming later this week. But that's the scale of the Golden Girls. And I just got to say, man, they are... I don't even have enough thumbs to give the thumbs up for these figures. I mean, for the straight nostalgic reason, for the reason that I grew up watching this with my grandmother, for the reason that this show was such a strong and awesome show, and the fact that we have this amazing merchandise that's like flooding the market now. And my last name just happens to be Golden. And I don't know if that had anything to do with it. It probably didn't. But these figures are absolutely fantastic. I know that they do have them currently in stock at Mr. Wayne's. Go grab a set while they got them, because these things are only going to go up in price, guys. I mean, I open my stuff, so I'm losing value, but I don't really resell. I mean, it's just I collect, and I love the Golden Girls. I always have. And these figures are absolutely amazing. For Stuff and Things, this has been Goldy. More reviews coming this week. For all my wacky Stuff and Things misadventures, be sure to check me out on Facebook and Instagram. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching Stuff and Things!
Stuff and Things. This is Stuff and Things.